1v2, Jogamo taking point. Big reveal on the Meteor, alone on the site for now. Jogamo pushing out of the smoke. Meteor trying to find the taps, but it's only going to be getting a little bit of damage. But Buzz still able to find one as Baby Bay's going to be taken down. Jogamo now gone as well. Trent forward into the smoke, finds the right click. Valen, however, dropped as Buzz finds himself another elimination, and Leaf for now kind of locked out of the doors, being watched by Munchkin. Spike is planted, so Onus on T1, but now it is Leaf left to his own devices to swing out, looking for the finishing shot onto Buzz, but he cannot make it happen. T1, full walk down past cannons, looking to try to catch Trent off guard. Weapon's gonna be drawn in, but Izu has the one tap. He gets out scot-free. Finds the finisher. Playing off that previous damage from Buzz, and now it's just Valen and Baby Bay.
It doesn't see a thing.
Just a quick little drop down, gets the spot out, but gets fully blinded up as well. Turn around and Jogamo able to find one Meteor, now gonna be struck down as Leaf gets the weapon upgrade, but it will quickly be dropped. However, Baby Bay, with that Vandal in hand, still able to find some value. Valen eliminated by the shock dart, a 2v3 now. So there's the spot out. Izu does manage to find the one, but now finds himself in a 1v2. Try to clutch it out and continue the win streak, otherwise G2 will be finding themselves a much needed round win. Slow advance up through Hall. Izu working his way towards this opening arch, but now they have him spotted. The flash out, Big Bay strikes from behind.
Could be hit all the way now, 35 seconds left.
Jogamo still though, getting closer and closer, hearing some of these rotations coming through. Buzz, however, still gonna be able to find two. Right up in front on the side, Jogamo down to 1 HP, pursuing deeper, looking for that kill. Doesn't manage to find it. Munchkin falls to 22 HP. It's going to be the player advantage for the moment for T1, but G2 had the spike planted, and Stax is now eliminated. Izu still on that rotate, working his way over towards Hall. Still has the operator in hand. Jump peek, and I believe Izu will have had that spot, but Munchkin now finished off, and once again is down to Izu to try to clutch us out. Sees the spot there onto the enemy Sova and has to go for the save. G2 back-to-back rounds. Nest. Meteor seemingly reading this and watching for it. Can he win the fight? The answer is going to be yes. Takes down the opposing IGL. Now it's a two-player advantage over to T1 as the spike gets ready to be planted. Trent having it in hand, but still needing to clear out the remainder of this site. Meanwhile, Jogamo peels back a kill into their favor. Immediately invests the overdrive. Time dwindling. Buzz not checking to the right. Leaf is just right there with him. He finds him with a no-scope. Just never spotted him out. Trent just tagged up once, but not taken down. Now the pit's going to be invested from Leaf. This G2, we're in such a rough position, but they are fighting their way back into this round. Now with the advantage, Stax has to lead the charge. Is it still an operator in hand for Izu? The players are low, but the time is widely gone, and Jogamo is still looking for a backstab angle as well. The ping's coming down, Stax able to find one. Sends out the recon, but Leaf is tucked into the corner. So cheeky. And now the op is gone. Stax is eliminated, and G2 are in the lead. Hunter Sphere at the same time going to be called in from Trent off screen, looking to try to flush out and open up this B side of the map. It's going to be Leaf who finds Buzz to do just that. Rewrap, however, down from Meteor. Through the elbow, looking to try to intercept. He will be good for one. Munchkin, however, eliminated on the site. Spike on the floor for the moment. Lob it on that poison orb. The shots will get baited out, and now Leaf can recover it. Looking for that transfer, but doesn't quite manage to make it happen. Izu now once again. Feels like the third time having to be the one to try to clutch this. Spotted up a Neon, sees it, sends the shot, but he's going to be going for it. The Dimensional Drift in play, can swap out the weaponry. Grabs himself a Phantom, has the spot here on the Jogamo. Looks back into main, sees Trent, cuts around the corner, and Trent cuts him down.
He even invested the Cosmic Divide there. So painful.
Jogamo just sprinted it up, and okay, Izu, a very nice shot from him, and now a second. Grabs a weapon upgrade, Valen's gonna be pinged down, revealed. Izu finds himself a third. Meteor lurked forward inside of A main, will be able to catch Leaf, and somehow, some way, this is the round that T1 will break the win streak with. It'll be a Thrifty, a MasterCard Thrifty at that.
Try to put a pinch on Buzz to try to hold the line.
Izu now potentially at risk though. They get past Buzz, but he is going to be good for the opening kill. And now Izu strikes in from behind, gets that flank shot. Looks for the follow-up, and Valen will be able to take him down. 2v4, however. Trying to scale their way up through the hall, and Buzz just gives the shot to Leaf. Continues to be good for those as they overall Munchkin as well, and suddenly it's a 2v2. The player's still a world away. Gravwell, a misread. Leaf hearing the footsteps. Meteor dropped Leaf. A 3K for him.
Where?
Gives it that consideration, spots it, kills it, now into the 1v1. The IGL of old versus the IGL of the current day for G2. He's trying to bait out the U-tail, but swings into the open, just no clue where Valorant was at.
Slow each other down, but this looks like a pacey A hit.
Oh, they're trying to make it go. But Meteor, some wild spray forward, finds himself another. His Valon's gonna be dropped as well. I think he just headshot him through the clone of Baby Bay, and Meteor starts coming alive. Leaf's still standing, but he's down to 12 HP, and Buzz invested the knives into the round and will be able to put them to use. Frantically fishing, and Leaf, a one shot in reply, and he managed to send it right between Buzz's eyes. What a hit from him. Izu now caught. Backside stunned up dead. Munchkin gonna be able to find the one. Stax gets another. Valon gone. Meteor immediately flushed out as Baby swings the corner and dispatches him with relative ease. Already the fuse held to half, and Stax, he's been clean with the sheriffs, but he cannot make it happen this time. Inside of the wall as that smoke falls, has the spot out, but Stax had the full armor, survives with 10 HP, eventually finds the headshot. Valon out, forced out into the open, looking for a little bit more follow-up, but Izu will be able to strike him down. Spike now planted. One charge away is so much damage. Traded out between Munchkin and Jogamo. Both lucky to be alive. This gives a bit more wiggle room potentially to G2, but as I say that, Trent will fall. Leaf is taken down. Now it is just Jaw. 6 health. Ooh, finds a great headshot. And he can certainly still make this costly. Everybody is within one tap range. Looks like it might just be the save. G2 in position to try to flood retake the site. Hunter's Fury gonna be opened up. Stax searching, but ends up going wide. Meanwhile, Jogamo able to find a kill as Izu will fall. Overdrive gonna be popped. Meteor, however, able to find 2, but now will be taken down, and just like that, G2 thrown over the top, spot onto both duelists, a slide forward, and Jogamo able to collect one. Baby Bay gets another. They immediately demolished T1, which is seemingly not ready for a trap play despite spotting both of these players. Cuss gonna be dodged, the clone goes in, Buzz turn of the flash and snaps on for a shot to kill Baby Bay, but Trent fishing through will be able to find that kill. Spot out for Meteor, the head found, Valon dead, now into a 2v2. This must win a round, and it'll all be on Munchkin's shoulders. Playing a ring around the rosy here at the pyramid, spots the gun barrel of 1. The tap of the defuse, Trent to watch, to protect, and to guard! Nearby enough, but Hunter's Fury gonna be opened up the drop down the dash over to the side. Buzz somehow still gonna be alive, and piling out of the doors is Izu, and he is dropped. 8 HP, the swing in the corner, Buzz able to find 1. Looking for a little bit more, but Baby Bay, quick peek, has to backpedal. Valon gets the spot out, gets the kill. Baby Bay swings around front of Pyramids. Meteor now gonna be taken down the pit, blooming as Munchkin, in desperation, throws everything that he can at this round. Just he and Stax. Brain trust for the team. They try to somehow bail themselves out of this situation, but now Stax has been found. Munchkin all alone hits the transfer for 2, but can find nothing more. 13-6, G2 show up on T1's Pick-Up Breeze, and they dispatch them with ease. Lurks in behind bricks. Will be spotted and taken down. Meteor able to find the kill, pops the shield immediately, so double tap now in play. Now takes a munch, gets that blind through. Now we'll look to try to push forward, still to utilize the shield, but it's going to be broken on the entry. Trent able to find one. Baby Bay finding a piece as well as Meteor still fighting back, but now will fall as it's Izu. Left at a 1v1 and he needs some damage. It feels like Izu absolutely needs the headshot. 40 HP, a frenzy on the other side. Jaw swings in, and that is going to be Jogamo taking him down. Another pistol into the hands of G2. Has it, they spot him. Take him down low, and he can't get the weapon out fast enough. Valon, however, still close by. Not gonna be caught by that one, but Buzz with that Bulldog's able to find a kill. Izu finding Trent at the same time as Jogamo drops off back plat. Molly gonna be layered in, but he gets completely overwhelmed and surrounded, and suddenly, it is just Leaf with the Marshal remaining. One shot would kill them all. Just gets the spot on the one. Turns over, but somehow whips the shot onto Izu. One away from having that run it back available, and Baby Bay finds the first shot. Leave here at window and mid. Guns down two. Is they looking to turn the tides? And Valen bests Meteor. Goes jumping forward, plants his feet. It's a MasterCard thrifty. Still needing to wait for the rest of the team to try to get into position, but Buzz is going to be taken down first and foremost there at backside. Leaf gets the angle, gets that kill. The double face. A lot of damage going to be suffered, but Munchkin eventually able to find the kill. Jogamo going to be taken down. Baby Bay dead as well. The Trent and Valen finding one apiece. Flushed him out off the site. The ping reveal onto one. The taps just trying to bait these shots forward. And Izu running out of bullets. Now coming through, Leaf works his way over to Lumber. He'll be blinded up there in the corner. The recon going to go flying. Munchkin stacks, able to find one apiece, and Valen cannot escape. Let's get taken down. The Nightfall still going to be invested now at 2v4. And everybody, every flank ends up getting noted by T1. He's lopped in, spot on the one, and Izu will outdo Leaf. Just not ready for that timing whatsoever. Now forward into the smoke. Meteor going to be able to take down Trent. Baby Bay tagged up on the exit. Jogamo noted on the flank. Meteor will fall, but that's the one casualty that they've been able to find. Munchkin sliding his way up into heaven, trying to get the pre-fire, but Baby Bay will be able to come away with the kill. They still need so much more.
Recovering it.
Let's try to play this one out. But a lot going to be resting on the shoulders of Baby Bay. And it's going to be Izu from behind Buzz to go ahead and clean it up. Gets the 4-piece as well. As Hunter Sphere going to be opened up. Clear the clone. Jogamo being tracked, tagged up, taken down. Munchkin able to find him as he TPs forward. Still rough position, however, to try to get the spike planted, at least for now, but another kill's going to be found as Leaf gets displaced. Valen Baby Bay still at backside. Trent trying to flank his way through mid. Might be able to find a massive backstab onto Izu. Can he get there faster than Izu? That's going to be the big question as Baby Bay finding some damage, but also finds death. Izu now strikes, and now they know exactly where Trent is at. He just couldn't get the catch. Caught with Prowler in hand, T1. Buzz will make his exit. There goes the ult. Kill contract, getting the grab. Meteor gets the clone. Bit of a bait and switch, but if they get the real thing, as Buzz is able to find Leaf at the same time. Blaze Wall going to be set up. The spike now already planted, and Buzz playing forward. Catches Valen before Baby Bay can get the counter swing. Advantage to T1. It's Meteor flushed against the garage entrance. Watching for the scale forward, but the wider swing from Trent manages to offset the aim. Izu, however, still alive and well, playing forward on the site. Looks for the timing on the Baby Bay, but Trent again will find the catch. A 2v2 for the time, starting to get away from them. The tap, no real committal on the defuse. Trent again, the one that's trying to make this happen. But you can hear it bleeding away. He continues to get tagged up. Shot after shot, Munchkin.
And they're ahead of this. Is Valen going to be ready?
Dimensional drift will go in. Valen still able to find one. Meteor going to be taken down. Izu eventually able to find that trade. Decay down to one. Trent pushing forward will be able to have the shutdown. If he swings in, he's going to be taken down, and that brings it now into a 3v3. Stack some eyes on the flank. Looking like it's just going to be a three-player push straight forward through this connector. It's the jump across. Jogamo going to be tagged. Munchkin forward into the smoke to dive forward, and he hits the transfer for two. Jogamo taking even lower, now finished off. Stacks gets the closer. Damage exchange on both sides, and player advantage to T1. Another rescale forward. Leaf instantaneous with a headshot. Meteor going to be struck down, but Stacks able to find two more here for his troubles before Trent takes him down. They just plant here, or do they try to cut across to C? Looks like it will be going for B. The face forward, Valen able to find the spray down. Munchkin going to be eliminated. Real idea about this possibility whatsoever. He is going to be caught. Trent has the one tap. G2 might just have the pistol they so desperately need. The Astra still in play. The time starting to dwindle. Buzz wanting to check around, wanting to try to isolate this into a 1v1, but he cannot. The Hunt gets the reveal. Trent gets the wall bangs, and G2 get themselves another pistol win. Sees wall from Jogamo, holds them back at connector for now. Curveball, looking for that timing. It's going to be easier. Dead first as Leaf finds that kill. Jogamo on the swing, able to find Munchkin as well, but Buzz fights back. Meteor good for one before getting traded out. It's now player disadvantage to T1. G2 looking to convert this bonus. That is all in the hands of Stax. And Baby Bay will shut him down. Okay, lucky to be alive. Back will just have him exit. Buzz at the same time, able to find one with that operator. Jumps away over towards the spawn, and Izu still going to be alone here on the site for the moment. Cam goes out, spot onto 3. Munchkin watching for a late lurk as Izu is just burning alive. Jogamo has him. Meteor dead as well. Buzz now on the floor, and Munchkin, nothing more to be done. He's going to have that ult expire in the meantime. Grab comes in, Meteor finding Leaf, but can he win out the fight? The walls falling, the shield broken. Leaf has him outdone. Valen finding Buzz, the duel is now gone. Munchkin dinked. As they have to retreat, they have to scramble and save. Looking to try to get this attack going here into the B side. Munchkin going to be tagged by the Haunt. Leaf pushing forward, timing's going to be found though. Munchkin on the swing, able to find him, but now he gets taken down, as does Stax. Player advantage here in their hands. Buzz manages to have the flash connect, cleans up a second. Valen going to be taken down. Meteor in around the back is trying to hunt down Baby Bay, just hasn't been able to spot him yet. But there's the ping reveal off the neural depth, and it is just Trent. Spike planted into his favor, low on bullets, gets rerouted, has eyes on this position. He has been so damn instrumental for G2 on this map. Does he have the clutch? Ooh. He locks on, Izu dead. Meteor on the other side. Taps the defuse, the swing, the Red Bull clutch! But looking like a quick hit into the B side against the buy of T1. Meteor, however, pushing forward, is able to find the one, but quickly gets blinded up and traded out as Valen finds the kill. Trent again, continuing to find value. Clears out Stax. Cosmic Divide now to be invested, but Izu pushes forward past the wall, but he doesn't disconnect back through it. He overstays. Suspicious of it. At the same time, though, the double push in the backside. Munchkin finds the one. The catch is there. Trent again, having to do it all. Can he get himself another 4K? Can he be that guy? Can he be the hero? The swing coming in, and Buzz denies him.
Their hero B at this point is G2.
Minor tap, no, never mind, he finds the headshot. Caught him in the shoulder to start. Now looks to backpedal, but Izu here in the corner, able to strike, and Jogamo gonna be taken down. Clear the gate crash. And once again, G2 gonna be rerouted, but where do they opt to go? There's a tripwire on B, you've got the op still over at A long. 12 seconds remaining. Looks like they're gonna try to sprint this one forward onto the B side, haunts into the back. Gets the reveal onto one. The plant having to be committed to. But there's a drag away, and that's the round done. Meteor's done it again. Wins out the fight, runs down the clock, and T1 trying to dissuade the push forward as Buzz makes his exit, but Baby Bay has got him from behind. The Stinger in range, still able to close out the kill. There's no read of that one whatsoever. Jogamo now storming forward, Stax dead. He's out for blood, and he will be rewarded with it. As Izu now needs an ace clutch to bring this map to its end, and we are going OT. Finds a third. The neural depth going to be invested. Baby Bay, the shot ends up going wide. Would love to try to hold this one up to half, but he cannot. Jogamo taken down. The time, however, still getting away from him, and Baby Bay has the finisher. Do you drone for this, or do you just blind face into Baby Bay? They do. He looks for a second. He cannot find it. Meteor gets the punish. Valen, the first to arrive on the scene, clears out the recon, but has been pinged. Push the corner one by one, but Buzz on the follow-up is able to find it now. Player advantage expounded upon as Buzz finds Trent, and they find the round win. T1. Could be a big change up in Buzz. About to peek in to Leaf here on the side, and Leaf has the headshot right through the corner of the wall. Early advantage in their hands. Meteor now going to be overwhelmed in mid. Jogamo to take him down. And it seems like we're slated to go to another round of OT. Stacked in with Munchkin, but the op is taking point. The shot ends up going wide, but Trent has him aligned. Izu again. needing to do an ace clutch. He will make noise, Giacomo will hear it, and he will strike him down. Surprise, surprise! On the corner, the Nebula trying to force them to push their way out of this one. Plum going to be cleared, Buzz swinging forward, able to find one Meteor, finds Giacomo as well. Stack's now going to be taken out by Meteor, starting to take over. Does get blinded up with Leaf arriving, able to find Munchkin. A 2v2 now. Leaf and Baby Bay to try to get G2 up to match points, and Leaf has found Meteor. It's down to Izu. Eats some early damage, swings in, he's trying to isolate, but Baby Bay gets the better of him! Still yet another Prowler. This could be Izu's undoing. There's the reveal. Holds his own for the first. Haunt thrown in from behind. He's looking for a second! The fadeaway shot on the Trent. Spike still on the floor, but Baby Bay able to win out that fight, and Meteor gonna be taken down by Leaf. Pop flash out of the garage window. Buzz once again puts the Spike on the floor. 20 seconds remaining. Valen to recollect it. Leaf to bodyguard from behind. The swing in though, and Buzz wins out the fight. Valen in a 1v3. The push comes in. He gets tagged up. He gets taken down. We keep going.
Can't use that yet.
Tucks back. Molly going to be lobbed forward. And Giacomo from garage finds two. Both duelists taken down. Now just Munchkin and Stacks to try to see if they can clutch this out. A 2v4 from here.
One flash and a haunt. That's what you got to work with here.
Double shocks, but no real way to try to utilize those. They have to play forward. And Munchkin going on a peek, ends up getting his tag down to all hell. Concussed in behind the box, repositions back over towards Long, and Stacks dead as he takes point. Leave. Looking for a spot, nothing going to be seen, but this is a stacked site for T1. Giacomo curveball out, breaks the shield, and manages to break Meteor. Finds a headshot, gets himself a second, looks for a third, but Munchkin strikes him down. He needs so much more, but he cannot find it. This looks like it should be the moment for G2 to punch their ticket into the playoffs, and Baby Bay will get them there. 16-14. What a map and what perseverance from this America squad.